Hi, I'm Susan, and I'm glad you joined me today. Maybe you're rolling out your mat. Maybe you're just standing on your hard surface or even carpet. Wherever you are, let's join together and have 3 yoga poses that are going to be great for your balance. They're energizing and they will help you connect your breath and your body movement. So let's start with our bare feet just so that we have that good support. If you do have socks on, sometimes that can affect our balance. So it's best to do yoga in bare feet. So join me. We have Logger here. He is a 6-year-old golden doodle, and this is really the best yoga pose that he does. His final relaxation. He also does a really good down dog, but I think he's definitely in that relaxation mode. So let's start with mountain pose. Mountain pose is a wonderful grounding pose. It helps with your balance. It helps stabilize and strengthen your feet, your ankles, your knees, your hips, your core, even getting into some shoulder work. So let's start with the bottoms of our feet hip distance apart. Now, sometimes we can be a little bit hard on ourselves, and we might have our feet out here thinking that this is hip distance. But let's draw those feet right under your hip bones, and we'll start with our toes and maybe lift those toes up, give them a little wiggle, and then bring the toes back down onto your mat. Drawing the toes up and letting the toes gently come to your mat. Let's draw the toes up. Try to spread your toes to get some length and space in between, and then lower your toes, let them relax. Think about your heels. Think about the center of your heel and then your big toe and your pinky toe. So we're kind of making a triangle shape with our big toe, our pinky toe, and then the center of our heel. And let's not forget about the ball of our foot. So we've got that nice stable base that we're drawing from, and we'll draw that energy up. So from your ankles and your knees, let's try to lift the muscle that's right up on top of our knees. So we're not crunching too much into the muscle, but just activating that muscle that's resting there on your knee. So just kind of activate and lift. Draw the navel in slightly. Let's think about our posture, the crown of our head going up towards the ceiling and your chin parallel to your floor. We'll bring our arms by our side and breathe here just naturally. Oftentimes we want to take those short sips of air in our upper chest, but see if you can draw your breath from your very low belly in this mountain pose. Feeling steady on your feet. Ease of breath here. And then let's try to inhale, reaching the arms up. Firm on your feet. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, we'll turn palms out and bringing our arms down by our side. Finding that length in your spine. Inhale, sweep the arms up. We'll turn palms out and release those arms down by your side. So mountain pose, those great benefits for our grounding, our stability, helps us energize, and certainly all those components of your feet, your ankles, and your knees. Let's move into chair pose. Chair pose is another wonderful, energizing standing posture. The benefits here, again, are our feet, ankles, knees, hips. We're also going to incorporate our a low belly so that we protect our low back. So I'm going to come to the side. We'll have the feet just a little bit closer than hip distance. So from hip distance, let's come in just slightly. And we'll sit back in our chair. So we've got the weight predominantly on the heels of our feet. And then let's take and reach the arms up so that our biceps are by our ears. So we don't want to have a sway in the low back. We want to pull the belly in. Let's relax shoulders here and just activate through those fingers, all the way through your fingertips Definitely feeling this through our thighs. Inhale draws us up out of our chair, and we'll bring our arms down by our side. Let's do that one more time. All face forward. So we've got our feet just slightly in from hip distance. Let's sit back in our chair, draw the belly in. We're creating all the space through our collarbones. Now, if you have any shoulder concerns, you could just leave your arms here at your waist, at your hips. Or you could inhale, sweep those arms up, lengthening. Find a spot, set your gaze, breathe. Certainly can feel that through those thighs. Inhale, sweep the arms up, and let's bring the arms down by our side. One more standing pose that we want to go through today is high crescent lunge. So let's start with our right foot forward, and our back foot is going to come back to a stance that feels comfortable for you for your balance. So I want you to think railroad track, not balance beam. So give yourself some space, take a step back, and make sure that your right knee is right over your right ankle. So we want to make sure that we can see all of our toes, that our knee isn't tracking too far forward. So once we have that front foot in place, we have that step back, squaring off the hips towards the front, shoulders towards the front, and maybe you just have your hands at your waist. Wonderful pose here. Again, we're grounding, we're rooting, you're breathing, doing something so great for yourself. Now, maybe you want to incorporate those arms. So let's inhale, sweep the arms up. Again, you have that great balance from the bottom of that right foot and your toes and ball of your foot on your left. And breathe. Activate through side body, lengthening through fingertips, breathing. Maybe challenge your balance by looking up. And let's turn palms out, bring your arms down, picking up your left foot and step it forward. And let's do the other side. Our balance can be different on each side, so be kind with those thoughts to yourself. Let's take that left foot forward, right foot steps back. Again, we've got our railroad tracks. We've got that knee in alignment with your ankle, not tracking over. And draw that center of your body all the way up, crown of the head going up towards your ceiling. Arms could be at your waist, at your hips, or if you'd like, inhale, sweep the arms up, drawing those palms facing in towards each other, finding a spot that isn't moving. And then let's turn palms out and bring those hands down by your side, picking up your right foot and stepping it forward. So I want to read a quote that I thought was really great for grounding ourselves, for having that ability to find our thoughts with communication. So in the book, Say What You Mean, Meditation and Nonviolent Communication teacher Oren J. Sofer looked into how being grounded can aid in our communication. He says, grounding in the body provides an anchor to steady your attention instead of losing your center. And I really liked that we can take time to center ourselves, center our breath, center our mind, so that when we show up off of our mat, we're in more of a place of steady concentration. We know what we want to say, and we feel rooted and grounded. And even through that chair pose and high crescent lunge, very energized. If you liked these 3 poses that we worked on today, I would invite you to subscribe to my channel, Yoga for the Masses with Susan, where you will find other videos like this one, and I hope to see you there.